Hello there. Welcome to a space of transformation, a space where you can shift the gear and accelerate your journey. So, this is a program for how to generate your own energy. Everything that we want, need, thing that we desire, longing for, strive for, dream about, it's based in one thing's energy. The more energy you have, the more open you are, the more you can experience and enjoy life to the fullest, no matter the challenges. So today I have 3 steps to inspire you. Why the intention behind why we're doing what we're doing. Second, to give you a detailed information, and two, to integrate how to do it step by step at your home whenever you want. So this video is going to provide you with everything you need to know, and I really trust that will give you wings, because motivation, it's based on the mind level. Inspiration is the heart level. Motivation takes you places. Inspiration carries you beyond. When you are inspired, you may work for 20 hours and not feel it. Your heart is open. You are not feeling it. When you're motivated, it's a kind of struggle, pushing with willpower. So what I'm offering here, you can use motivation as well, but to add to your toolbox, a tool, a fun tool for transformation, where we add this one ingredients, the inspiration. This is the salt. And with inspiration, when you inspire, every step is enjoyable. With motivation, we only have the end result, and we struggle to go through the process. So my first ingredients is to be inspired. This is the magic ingredients. How I'm gonna inspire you. If I tell you something, you might believe me or not. If I show you, you might remember it. But if I involve you, if you experience it, it becomes existential. The whole knowledge drops into your very being. So let's start with, first, this is my most powerful tool, where you start to generate energy. This little tool, you can use it in any situation. You need to enter a new space, a meeting. You need a little break. You need a little boost of energy. Just take a deep breath. It brings you here. It brings you back home. It centers you. It collects all your pieces. And this is a space of here and now. One thing is to think about something. Another thing is to do it. And when you do it, you get all your senses involved. So what is this detox for? Number one, to feel light, to give your body rest so it cannot start to work on itself, because the body is one of the most intelligent, high technology that we have. The technology that we see, it's only mirroring consciousness. And this is one way to tap to our technology, our body. It has everything. We just need to step and give time to rejuvenate. Your body knows what you need. What we're doing with this detox, we are decluttering. So this is lighten up. The second step is your inspiration. The bigger your inspiration, the further will carry you through the process. So the second thing first is to why I'm doing it. The second is how excited, how inspired, how charged I am before I start this process. So this is kind of deliberately building your energy, building your excitement, because your excitement, the level of your excitement will carry you through the whole process. Preparation. So this is part of our preparation to prepare the space and time for you, to create a space where you feel comfortable, where you can play, create, dance, sing, move, everything that it's to move the energy. Because what we are doing with this, when we remove the toxin or food that we consume every day, it stuffs us. When we start to remove, all this start to bubble up. And the faster way to get rid of this, actually, we're not getting rid, we are transforming this, we are cleansing, it's to move. So there's many ways, and I'm gonna give you all the list of the things that you can do, and only do what inspires you, what you are attracted to, what gives you joy. Because the whole thing is not because you have to, but because you want to. When you want something, it's gonna move mountains. When you have to, it's dragging. We don't need to go there. We are already in a very new space, new reality. So this is part of the preparation. And this detox can be one day, can become a lifestyle you decide, but I will recommend to start it with one day if you haven't done something. We're using food, you're not gonna be starving, to help us detox. Long time ago, I learned there's two types of food. One kind robs you, takes your energy. Everything that it's processed, everything that it's killed, processed. I don't need to go there even. Just this is the basic rules. Everything that it's processed takes energy away from you. Everything that is raw, organic, fresh, it gives you energy. So we use food for detoxing. Instead of going and fasting, this is another very drastic, dramatic way. We start to introduce food that will help us declutter. It's a very gentle way to start, very easy, It's like to do your spring cleaning. How many times do you need to clean your house? Depending when last did you clean it. Our body, it's like this house that it houses not only food but as well impressions, accumulates every time we look with the eyes. We accumulate expressions. This what we accumulate generates an emotions. So this is the second step as we start to declutter the house. At first, we're gonna start to open corners of our psychic, emotional corners that they need to be cleansed out. And this is what is the second step, decluttering our emotions. The third step, we are starting to go deeper into our own belief systems. And this is where the real work it's done here. It's layers and layers and layers. And you can start just with the body. And what I want to prepare you here, that as you start to lighten up, emotions will come up. You're going to come to a point where you're so hungry. And this is the moment of where we start to open the doors, because most, like I was saying, 80%, we eat to stuff something. The body doesn't need the food that we consume at these days. It does not need, but we are emotionally hungry for experience, for love, for touch, for closeness. And in this fast way of living, it's very easy to grab something when something arises. So we eat because of habits, of conditioning. We eat to feel comfortable. We eat to socialize, to be with other people. We eat to try new taste, and all this is perfect. I have this idea of my body is like a very expensive car, very high performance car, and I go and I drive it and I use it, and I don't hesitate to go crazy with different things, with different food. But then what I do, I take myself to a service, to a good service. And this is what we're doing. We're servicing our body. Not only the body, it's the final manifestation. As we start from the body, we build up to the subtles of the energies. So you do one thing that produces massive result, that creates a ripple effect throughout your whole system, because the body has layers and layers and layers. And as we free this energy, we energize ourselves. And you know that how much energy we use to digest the food. And this is a whole science. I'm not going to go in details. I am just offering you the final essence of first to get this motivation, inspiration, to start something that is very gentle and easy, effortlessly, and it's gonna create a big, massive result in just one day. If you can continue it. If you like it, you can introduce it into your daily life as. And what we're doing, we're using 5, 6, up to 7 ingredients, and you can mix and match and add yours. Nothing is strict, but the base components are lettuce, green, everything is green, lettuce, green apples, avocado, cucumber. These are the main ingredients. Then we add a little bit of honey, little bit of walnuts, and then you can add, I'm adding 2 other ingredients, and all this I'll be sending you uh, as step by step how much, and I'm gonna do a video to show you how to do it. Once you taste it, first it makes you feel full. It satisfies your taste. You can tweak it by your taste. You can put one ingredient more, one ingredient, but the basic it's this, and water. And I'm gonna talk to each and every. But what this does, and this you can do it twice a day or once a day, and then drink it as you go whenever you feel hungry, and I promise you, you are gonna feel amazing. You cannot be hungry with this. The walnuts and the honey gives you this substance, the avocado. Each ingredients, it's incredible, and when you put them together, it's most incredible, delicious smoothie, green smoothie. So this is the whole things. My role here is to get you started. Once you taste this, phew, it's gonna be easy. And then this is the green smoothie, and I've got another recipe where I'm gonna do another video for this, but this, let's stick to the green smoothie. Now, there are moments where you are gonna, and this is inevitable, get stirred, get emotional, get charged with something. It's inevitable. That's why it's very good to create a safe space for you and to warn the people around you that you are detoxing, because when you're detoxing, the toxins are coming out, not only physical but emotional toxic. You are gonna be charged, and it's could be unpleasant, but if you are prepared for this, you know what to do. So I have a big list of things that you can choose to do, or do nothing. Just you can lie in bed all day, allow yourself the luxury to give yourself this boost, rebooting, step back, go back from this world and go in meditation, dancing, writing in your journal, taking a bath, going for a swim, going for a ride. There are millions of things that you can do, or you can choose not to do anything. You can just be. It's the intention behind this. It's very important. Your intention is the most important why you're doing it. Could be losing weight, could be lightening up, and I will talk in a moment about the myth of losing weight and how to approach this. I do one-on-one personal programs for gaining, because this is not what we are losing. We are gaining. We're gaining confidence. We're gaining energy. We are gaining more space to create. We are opening the bandwidth of our energetics. We are becoming more alive, more awake. All your senses are becoming open. Your taste increases. Your New ideas are starting to float as you open this space, because this is exactly what we're doing. We're opening space. We are releasing, so we become the ancient. And the way I've been trained with the Hawaiian kahunas, it's the kahunas, they've been trained with to emptying the vessel, so you become an empty bamboo, like an empty bamboo where spirit, God, creation, energy can start to flow freely through you, so you can channel energy. I have been done up to 14 days fasting, but this is the extreme I want to just get you started with. For all of you that have not done detox, um, just to assure that this is a step that you, as you take this step, it's gonna open a new reality, inner reality. You're opening a new doors within you, like you walk through your castle and you start to clean these dark corners of your psyche. And as you open the windows, open the doors, and you start to clean, to refresh, a new energy start to come. And you can take this further, and we can take this together further to the next level. But when you start this, there are going to be challenges, and I want to prepare you for this. The challenge that you can unravel something about you that you might not like, because what is this? It brings out emotions, feelings that they've been stuffed with food. The longer you do it, the more deeper you will go. Maybe for you one day will be very easy and effortlessly, yet it's inevitable. It is no magic pill that you can take and everything is fine. We came here to work through our own, to clear our own conditioning. Before I show you the video of how to do it step by step, I'm gonna take you with the camera to my kitchen and we're gonna prepare this smoothie. Before this, I wanna talk a little bit about the myth of losing weight. I'm coming back to very important part that is a myth. The moment you say, I want to lose weight, your subconsciousness start to freak out. Nobody wants to lose anything. And this is where, from the neurological, psychological point, we start to fail, because the body, when you start a diet and you say, I'm going to lose weight, guess what? And most of you have experienced, you want to eat more. Because of this, what we say to ourselves, it's like these are spells that work on a different level than we think it is. So, the first thing's what you're gonna gain. We're gaining so much here. And every time you use the word watch yourself, you're not losing. We don't need to lose anything. But we are redirecting, we are reframing the words that we say to ourselves, and this is the programming that is like a habit. We repeat words without even understanding how these words that we talk to ourselves are affecting us. So be very mindful of this losing. We are gaining. Oh, we're gaining so much radiance and joy and lightness and energy. Now, the next step that I want to introduce before we go to the video will be breathing. Breathing, there are many different ways of breathing, but breathing activates you. if you sit for a long time, if you have not consciously breathed, and you feel an emotion rising, this is to support your process. When you feel something, the first things you can drink a glass of water, stretch, energize, or simply breathe. Take a couple of deep breaths. This is a deeper breathing that activates the subtle body. Their fire breathing, their light breathing, and the deeper breathing. Any kind of breathing will do, as long as you're breathing consciously. You are aware of your breathing. When you breathe through the nose and you breathe through the mouth, it activates your brain and connects it with the body. If you just breathe through the nose, you are gonna just work with the brain. When you start to involve the mouth, you're involving the body. So many ways. There's no right or wrong. What makes sense to you? What I will recommend, just to become conscious of your breathing and to spend a couple of seconds, minute even, just to breathe. Another powerful way of breathing that I have been introduced for a long time, it's to take a deep breath and stop it as long as you can, and go and push yourself to the very boundaries, to the very limitation. And this is a very ancient technique that it's used to take you out from one state of being to another state of being, to take you to the edge of your limitations, where you start to break your own bubble, your own perception through the breathing. And I love this expression. With breath in, we come into this world, and with breath out, we go. In between, in the dispose, it's where life happens. This, you can use it as a mini model of how creation create. These are the cycles within a cycle. So taking this concept, so every time you take a deep breath and you hold it, and you can do it, I will really recommend to do it a couple of times after each other, to feel that each time you can keep your breathing longer. The whole point is for you. Everyone has their own breaking point. And you release it. You release it with the force. So breath in, and you feel yourself, your tummy, your lungs, you feel. And you hold it. And in this holding, think of everything that you're holding on into your life. Everything that we hold into. Ideas, people, experiences, images, concept. We hold on to so much. And just to remind you that as much as you can hold to your breath, as longer you can hold to the breath, it's the healthy way to hold to anything. It's shocking the first time when I said how it's possible. Yes, this is how we rejuvenate. This is why we're growing older. This is why we're growing more sad, more depressed, more, because we holding to too many things. I call this the spiral meditation, and this is another concept, but just I want you to plant the seed. Next time, when you think about breathing, when you start to breathe, as you breathe in, you see how much breath you can take in, and then hold it. And while you're holding, thinking all the things you are attached to, you hold to, people, situation, events. And I'm not saying that you have to get rid of things. No, to release it emotionally, mentally, the things that we carry, that we have collected in our body. It's the emotions that we carry since we're little. They are locked in our DNA, in our cells, and we carry this experience forever, and it's heavy. Emotionally, we get heavy. So this is the subtle part of this detox, to start to become aware what we're holding to, that we can let go and release. And as you let go and release, you have more energy, you have more free space, so the next cycle can come. And that's why we're given the breath of life, and in every moment we rejuvenate with the breath. Breath in, we come into this world. Breath out, we go out of this world. And this is the whole creation in the breath. So it's very powerful when we become conscious of this. I will take you now to the movie, to the video of how to make the smoothie. All right, here we are with all necessary ingredients. Cucumber, I'm gonna put half of this cucumber. Let's do it like this. I can put the whole cucumber or half of it or whatever you prefer. So we're gonna do it together. Now, I want to tell you something. When I grew up in Bulgaria, we didn't have access to fancy cosmetic. And what I learned from my granny, from my parents, my mom, that almost the ingredients, the raw ingredients that we use, and a lot of others, you can use as for your face. So every time I cut cucumber, I cannot help but go and use it on my face. You just use this on your face. If you'd like to, you can just do this, and just a little a little habit that I had. Tomatoes, but this is another story for beauty tips from your kitchen. Your kitchen is your so this is instant, direct. We don't lose anything. If you feel drawn to this you can. Avocado, it's amazing ingredients for your face too. When I discovered the avocados, I didn't grow up with avocados, but when I discovered it, I love avocado face mask. The easier way with this, cut it in two, and just with the spoon, it's very easy, just like that. Even if it's a little harder, it comes out very easy. And here you are. This whole process, as you become accustomed to it, it takes very little time. I'm gonna cut my lettuce up to here. I'm gonna give them a good rinse. And I have half green apple. What I do, I just cut the part and okay. Then what we're gonna, I'm just gonna show you how much walnuts I put. I don't make the things, I just take it just like that. These are your walnuts. So These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is the honey. The honey, little honey, just I will show you. And then I want to show you 2 more ingredients. They're optional. You don't need to have them. Hemp seed hearts. This is like a very filling, very beautiful things to add. And one more product. And again, you don't need to have it. But this is my lifelong love for spirulina. Spirulina powder. What I take, I will show you now. I take a spoon like this. This is the spoon. This is the how much I put. So now I'm gonna take the camera and show you. I'm starting with the ingredients. I'm gonna place everything in the mixer. This is NutriBullet. It's very good addition to have in the kitchen. Cucumber. Oops, I forgot to cut the lettuce. But before I put the lettuce, I put the walnuts and the honey. I want to show you what I do with the honey. It's just like that. That's it. This is the honey. Lettuce, I take it like this, just to fit inside. So this can take you, and this is spoon of this. Just spoon of this, it's perfect. And then you can put other goodies into your mix. So I'm using boiled water. I have lived around the world, and every time I have problems with the waters, different water, different quality. So I go back to what I learned from, again, my family. My grandfather used to do every Tuesday. He will go on boiled water. So this is the whole process. I'm not gonna put it on, it's very noisy. I'm gonna show you the end result. So here we are ready with the smoothie. Your deliciousness. It's time to taste that. I really wish you can taste it right now, this very moment. But the texture, it's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful green. I want to paint with this green, and I have this color, and I probably will do something with this. Absolutely delicious. Now, you have, I like to do it in a crystal. You do it with style if you want, if you wish to. You can put a mint, you can put something just to make your experience more beautiful. A little ceremony, little blessings, because everything that goes into your body affects you. So this is mindfulness of what we are taking into our bodies. Absolutely delicious. So what I show you, I have this glass, and I'm putting it in another one in the fridge. So we have a pretty good 2 big glasses. You can drink it as you want. I do this 2 or 3 times a day. I started yesterday. I've been on and off for the last few months. I had a lot of dental work done, and I need to detox from the painkillers that killed me. So this is one of the reason I'm doing it, and many other reason. So this is your smoothie, guys. Now with this, you can take yourself on a next step where you can introduce this into your daily life. One meal, you can replace it with this. Could be the best way, it's the evening meal. You can replace it, or you can have a morning one. For the morning, I have another smoothie with fruits and other goodies. I use a lot of blueberries. But you can replace your lunch, your dinner with this, and introduce it first and see how it's going. The whole point here is to like it and to enjoy it. If you don't like it, if you don't like the taste, you can add more honey, or you can take away the honey, whatever, you tweak it by your own taste so it's enjoyable. The whole point of doing things, it's to enjoy, to give us, and this gives you a lot of comfort. It's very comforting food, and in the same time helps you, cleans you, does miracles, beautiful things to you. So cheers, and there's more to this. So after we made our smoothie, I want to talk more about when to do this. When you feel with low energy, when you feel stuck with a problem, an issue, a person, a situation, where you are confused about something, when you have no idea what to do. It's an amazing way to take step back, to clear, because it's gonna bring a lot of clarity. After 3 days of this, if you can do it for 3 days, but even after 1 day, you're already, I promise you're gonna feel amazing. But after 3 days, there's a big opening within you that if you haven't done it, there's literally a new landscape. Like you sit in the same room and you start to see more things. You look outside and you see the vividity, the colors, the taste, everything. It's like it's a bloom. It's an absolute bloom of your being, because thanks God you are you're taking care of me. This is when, as well, when you have a event, important event in your life to take, where you need more energy, where you're gonna do a presentation, where you're gonna propose to your loved one, where you need to take yourself to the next level. I used to joke with this game, what would you do if you're the president, or if you rule the world? What is the one things you will do? And I will freak people out saying, I will put everybody 3-day fasting. After 3 days, you come to your real senses. You get clear what is really important in your life. You get, you declutter yourself. And imagine, like, after 3 days, try it with people around you. Or as you do your smoothie, offer to your partner just to taste it. Don't even talk about detox. Don't even talk about, let me introduce you this yummy, yummy smoothie. And if they like it, say, would you support me to do it together for a couple of days? Or let's do, for 1 week, let's do evening or lunch, just smoothie, and create a whole fuss around it. So this is pieces, and there's a lot of science behind this. 30 years ago, when I started with juicing, people were looking at me very funny. Oh, she's juicing. Oh, she is calming her mind. Oh, she's meditating. Or she's stretching, or doing yoga, or doing this. It's now, it's like very common. It's part of our daily life. So I really trust I could inspire you to start this step on your journey and reach out for support. You can book a session with me one-on-one where we're gonna go through your own personal spiral, and this is what I work with the DaVinci spiral activation, to see your life, to see. And it's, if you do this, it's gonna take you one step further to you to start to know thyself. Know thyself. This is the whole journey we're doing. Through this experience that we call life, we come to learn more about ourselves. And the last point I want to make is, do not take it too seriously. It's lightness, fun, make a joke of it. Not taking ourselves too serious. It's another way out of stuck situation. Not taking this life seriously. Or if you want to take it seriously, it's up to us, but it's optional. So everything is optional. And I have one rule: if it doesn't give you joy, if what you think, it doesn't give you joy, it doesn't lift you, what are you doing? What are you doing there? This is my own reminder. This is my flags, red flags. We're all gonna mess it up one way or another. The whole point is to move faster through this. We can mess it up as messing up with food, and then go and detox your body, and then detox your emotions, detox your whole entire being. So this is from the DaVinci style, a detox. I'm just bringing one little ingredients to you. Cheers, guys. And here we are to the final touch, to wrap it and to anchor it. I would like you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and we're gonna enter the energy of water. Water is the element of emotions, feeling, flowing, everything that is unconscious, everything that is connected with the mother, with the feminine energy. And I'm entering here not genders, but energetics, the feminine and masculine energy. Where is our battlefield? This is your mom and your dad. This is the depth, the unconscious and the conscious. This is the right or wrong. This is the up and down. This is the darkness and the light. And this is where we dwell between these two energetics. And one of the energy that is very predominant when we are doing the deliberate detoxing journey, it's to tune to the energetic. So take a deep breath and imagine that, imagine your most favorite body of water. Could be a waterfall, could be A shower, could be a glass of water, could be the waves on the beach, could be a running, bubbling a river, could be raindrops, could be anything that you feel you can tune to it. It's a beautiful, energetic, and we are made our physicality. It has so much water, yet water has more and more depth to what we perceive. Now we're going into the subtle levels of where we connect with the true essence of water. And as you sit next to into your most favorite body of water, I want you open, relax, and with the next breath you take, you allow the water to cleanse you, to take you, to nourish you like a lullaby, like being back into the womb of creation, floating. Easy, relaxing. From the top of your head, run down imaginary waterfall and go all the way and feel the nourishing, the soothing. Feel how water can penetrate and goes down. Water always go down. It looks always for less resistance. And as you tune into this, would like you to take a jump and become a water, a drop, a water drop, become the ocean, become this waterfall or the lake or the bubbling river going down to the ocean, going down to the ocean where we all coming together. Ocean refuses no river. The water tells us very ancient story of creation. There's so many goddesses that come, rise, gods and goddesses coming out of water. Water, beneath the water, there's a hidden treasure of humanity. When we drink next time, when you drink water, I want you to acknowledge it, appreciate it, become conscious of the memory that water carries. And yes, water carries memory, stories, information. And as you become this water, as you go down and down and down into your subconscious, you're going into the depth, allowing, opening your awareness to melt, to merge. And this is what we call surrender. Surrendering to something that is greater than our conditioning, a limited, opinionated mind. Surrendering to the existential water of creation, where we, as we fall back into the water, we start to regain the trust in creation, the trust in this power that has created us, brought us here. Through water we come, through water we are supported, through the lullaby of creation, becoming water. It's gonna soften the rough edges around you, Being male or female doesn't matter. It's we all have the access of this energy, and it's right here, right now. Take a deep breath and soften even more. Feel that gravity, that pull of going down. Easy, soft. And as you go down, the emotions are bubbling. The emotion of sadness might come. Do not fear, because sadness is the most easier, direct way of the body to say, I'm tired, I need rest, I need to go down. And as you surrender to this sadness or not, you become aware that this is resting. And we're gonna replace the word sadness with rest, relaxation, easy, floating, like a bubbling river floating. And allow yourself to take a few minutes and to float in the water of creation. That's right. Just by imagining you bringing this quality, the female, the goddess, the nourisher, getting in touch with the feelings, the emotions, the energy in motion that runs through your body, getting in touch with this information that is given through our emotion. It's like a guide, like directing us on our path. And as you drop to this energetics of the water, you start to get intuitively, divinely guided. Breath in and breath out. With breath in, we come into the world, and breath out, we're going into the world. And with this flow through the breath, through the energetics of the water, we flow, we heal, we lighten up, and we rejuvenate, so we can rise again as a wave, and then fall back again to the ocean, rising and falling, keeping the incredible balance of this perfect creation. And all we need to do is rest and get in tune. And with the next breath you take, become aware of your body, of my voice, and come back and anchor this sensation, the feeling. And next time when you take breath, a deep, deliberate breath, you will rest automatically. You will fall back and trust creation, life, that it's always here to support you, always here to have your back, just like the water. Blessed we are. You have a magical journey.